So guys, I just finished my Pilates class and it was amazing. The perfect start to the day. It was so intense and it was definitely like a full body workout, but I feel so happy right now. And now I'm gonna find a nearby cafe and obviously grab a post Pilates matcha. Oh, my playlist is hitting different. I just had it on shuffle and all of the tunes were so good that for the first time in my life, as I was walking home with my headphones on, I was not containing myself. I was fully like bopping my head in the street. I was singing all of the, well, mouthing all of the songs. And I was just like, the whole way home. I feel free. And people should do this more often. Like, why are we singing in our heads, man? Like, lip sync. It's such a freeing feeling. Also, it is gruesome outside. It is so grey. It is freezing cold. My hands were turning red. And it was raining. But because I knew I was going to get home and get glam for the rest of the day, and it mind being rained on, so I just walked home in the rain, and that also was like a bit of a movie moment. I'm here for it. Just finishing my matcha. And then I'm gonna hop in the shower, get glam, because next up on the agenda is a hair appointment, which I'm so excited about. I'm not actually doing anything drastic, just like a maintenance cut. I need to like get my layers touched up a little bit. I have 2-ish hours before I have to leave, so that means I can just take my time, I can do my makeup, talk to you guys. I need to make a green juice for my breakfast. I'm proud of myself, I did good today. So let's get ready. Okay, I'm fresh out of the shower, guys. I normally do my makeup here, right in front of the big window in my living room. I have my full setup and everything here. So I'm gonna get glam, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to give you guys a life update. So earlier this week, I went to my first therapy session, which has been something I've wanted to do properly for like the last 2 years, and initially I didn't do it because I couldn't afford it back then. And then when I was looking for therapists, I was still living in my hometown, and there were literally no good ones, no one that looked like credible or that I'd want to go to. And then obviously I moved to Birmingham. It's a bigger city. I live in the city center. So I decided to look some therapists up the other week. It wasn't that I've been experiencing like trauma or I've been really upset and that's why I thought, oh, I need therapy. In fact, the stuff that was bothering me a year ago, which prompted me to look into therapy, wasn't bothering me anymore. Like I kind of solved my own problem. I was my own therapist and I got myself over it. But I did think like I owe it to myself to go if it's something I've always wanted to do. And even though I'm very happy with my life right now and everything that it involves, I think everybody should go to therapy at least once in their lifetime. So before you go, the therapist sends you this form with all these really deep questions that you have to fill out. And basically all of the questions just prompt you to write about your childhood trauma, your parent situation, your relationship you have with everyone in your life, how you were treated at school, like all of this stuff. So when I went into this therapy session, she basically knew every bad thing that's ever happened to me, basically. She was really nice. She said that she was shocked that I wasn't nervous because it's very rare for people to go in on their first session and not feel that. And I was like, hey, I am an open book, okay? I'm not gonna lie though, at points throughout the session, I started to feel very discouraged because the stuff that I was talking about, I was also answering my question in the same sentence. We'd be talking about something and you know she'd reply and then I would say something like, yeah, but don't you think this is due to this sort of trauma bond or this sort of wounded energy and stuff? And she would respond with, wow, like you have such great insight. And I would just be sat there thinking, but aren't you supposed to be the one having this insight? I was super unsure about it, but I've decided to go in for my second session next week. just to give it another chance. So I'm gonna give it another go, and hopefully it will become just like a regular thing, because I do think that's the next part to my journey of fulfilling my full potential and becoming the best version of myself. Plus, I think if I'm learning new stuff about managing emotions, it would be great to share that in my content on my main channel as well. I was using a high-end bronzer before for a long time, and I ended up going to the drugstore and repurchasing this old affordable one that I used to use, because I feel like this is actually better than all of the high-end bronzers I use. It's the Physicians Formula butter bronzer. Yeah, this month is going to be so exciting because my new podcast is launching, which has been in the works for so long. I actually recorded the first episode a few days ago, and I've decided to delete it and re-record it again this weekend, because like every night before I go to sleep, I just think about what I said in that first episode, and I'm like, no, I could do better. I could do so much better. So even though I planned it out before I recorded it, I want to plan it out a little bit better and go again. There's so much value and knowledge I want to share in each episode that I don't cover in my YouTube. And I'm going to put out my manifestation right now. It's November, and I honestly think before January 1st, 2024, I am going to hit 1 million downloads on my podcast. I'm putting it out into the universe. It's going to happen. Okay guys, my makeup is almost done. I literally just need to do my liner, which I need to do off camera so I can concentrate, and I will come back when I'm getting dressed. Okay, my glam is all done. I put some rosemary oil in my hair to just lick it back in the bun. For the outfit, I'm wearing this maxi skirt from ASOS. I'm actually wearing leggings under it because it's so cold. And then this Skims bodysuit and some layered necklaces. I'm gonna go over with this long camel coat from the Weekend Collective, which I love, and just ties the whole fit together. Then I'm gonna add these gold earrings that I got from H&M. Okay, and then of course we can't forget about the hand candy. And that's that. This is Lazy Sunday Morning by Maison Margiela Paris. And oh my goodness, I love this perfume. I need to get the full size. So I normally have green juice in the morning for breakfast. So it starts off with a layer of spinach, and then I go in with a greens smoothie mix. I normally use the one by Pret. You can get it from Tesco, and that is kale, avocado, mango, pineapple. And then whenever you use turmeric, you want to pair it with pepper, because that activates all the good powers of the turmeric. This is such a great thing to start off in the morning instead of like cereals or processed granolas, which will just raise your blood sugar levels, crash your energy later on in the day. I find that whenever I consistently have this every single morning for breakfast, my skin clears up, it does wonders for my hair. I just operate at my best. So, best breakfast. You get used to the taste, but it's actually not even that bad, especially when you're adding in those frozen mango chunks or kiwi slices. It masks the taste of the kale.
Just have to try it.
Yeah. Guys, my hairdresser just gave me a gift, so let's open it up. We're just waiting for my rollers to set in, and when she takes them out, I'm gonna have beautiful big bouncy waves. Oh my god. Definitely gonna like this tonight for the solo day evening. No, today is more of a self-care day, so I've got to get my nails done. And yeah.
Your nails are gorgeous already.
I feel like they're growing out so much. I love the colour of yours.
So my color is black underneath and like a petrol chrome on top.
Chrome, yeah. Look at that volume. Oh wow, that's perfect. I love it, big and bouncy. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Do you need more products on it, or are you happy with what you got?
No, I'm happy, yeah, it's
Lovely.
perfect.
So my pleasure.
Thanks guys, have a good day.
Enjoy your day, look after yourself. Thank you, hun.
Thanks, bye. James Bushell always gives me the best cut and blow dry. You know, like hairdresser anxiety where they cut too much of your hair? Never have it here, and that's why I always come back. The volume is everything. And now I am going to get a lunch by myself because I am starving. I'm at a new restaurant for lunch. I have walked past this place so many times and I've always wanted to try it, so why not try it by myself? They do Spanish food here, mostly tapas, and I'm so excited. This is exactly the kind of food that I want today on my lunch date. Oh my god, 100% I need to get a mocktail. One thing about me, if I have the option and I'm eating out, 110%, I need a fancy beverage. It just makes life 10 times more enjoyable.
Like something to drink before we decide for the food?
Yes, can I have the garden spritz, please?
Perfect.
And I think I'm ready for food as well. Could I order the grilled chorizo, the pork taquitos but with no sour cream, if that's okay? And the cauliflower bites.
And the cauliflower.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you. I'm so excited. Guys, I am feeling myself with this haircut. Let's take a little pic for my IG story always. Cocktail has arrived. About to leave, just ordered my Uber to get to my nail appointment because I do not want to walk out and about in this cold. That food filled me up so much that I actually couldn't even finish those 3 little dishes. It was so heavy, but so yummy. So I'm glad I tried something new today. Oh, Uber's here. Okay guys, I'm now back home. Here is the finished manicure. I'm obsessed. I went neutral. It's like this milky white shade. Super cute. The weather got so much worse. It was like such intense winds and rain and everything, and it's kind of like really tired me out. It's just not the one. So I'm so happy to be home and I'm ready to have a really relaxing evening. Right now, I want to have like a no screen time block. I feel like that is absolutely essential for a self-care day. Like, let's just separate ourselves from our devices, from everything that's going on in the world, from work, productivity and pressure. And I'm just gonna get changed firstly, get cozy, sit on my sofa and start my new blog and just read for as long as I can before we really indulge for the evening. By David Goggins. I love it. This is the kind of book where like instantly as soon as I was reading even the introduction, I love how it's written, I love the tone, I love like you can really feel his energy through his every word. It's like such a no BS type book, and that is my favorite type of self-help book. This is one of those self-help books where I'm gonna wake up every single morning and I'll be so excited and eager to pick it up and like try and find as much time in the day to get through it. Right now, I am gonna order dinner, which I'm so excited about. I'm gonna order myself some sushi, and have a nice little night in. And while I'm waiting for it to come, we're gonna do a little deep clean, okay? Because when our space is clean, our mind is clean, we can chill and relax properly. I'm gonna play some tunes, have a dance, romanticize the whole process, get those happy hormones going. And last thing on the agenda before the food arrives is to get my life in order. Okay, I'm gonna go to my October intentions and let's see how many of these things came true. So, yes, I can't say a lot of these because some of them link into secret things I'm working on. Yes, I did consistently wake up at 6 a.m. and always go to the gym. Must have a happy hormone routine, tick. I literally started Pilates, which I didn't think I was gonna do. Yes, yes, yes. See, it's just honestly the most wholesome feeling coming back after a month and like you're reunited with who you were at the beginning of the month and seeing what you accomplished. So cute. Okay, I've done some cool intentions and now I'm just gonna do a regular little journal session. So how I'm feeling right now, what's going on, like in that way it kind of feels like a little time capsule. Is that the right word? So when my future self can come back and see how I was feeling at this point in time. I've been doing that with my journals for the last 3 years. And it's so good when you get to your future self and you look back at what you used to think was impossible and you ended up getting through. And when you consistently do that, it just gives you more confidence as life goes on, because you're like, I literally have all of these physical copies of evidence that every single time I thought something was difficult, I was about to give up, but I didn't, and then everything turned out fine. That was a really good journal session, and it actually helped me unlock some memories that I completely forgot about things that happened in October. So much happened that sometimes you forget some of the greatest days because you're more focused on what's happened recently. So that was actually really wholesome. And my last task of the evening before we eat good food and relax is to plan out my life. So what I normally do is go into my calendar, just my Apple calendar that's on my Mac already. This is my holy grail. My life literally depends on this. Every single week I just plan out my events. I have different colored calendars for all of the tasks that I have to manage in my life. So important events is one, routine, personal, social plans, Instagram is one, TikTok is one, YouTube is one, vlog channel is one, secret project, and podcast. That is 11 different things to balance throughout the week. So I always like to kind of keep ahead of it. And that is about it. So that's today, and this is everything we got scheduled for the next week. Takeout is secured. So excited. Okay guys, I've just unpacked my takeaway. How perfect is this? I have some iced jasmine tea, some miso soup. The miso soup from Sushi Passion in Birmingham is my all-time fave. I like literally won't have miso soup anywhere else. I got chicken gyoza and I got, oh my god, I forgot. Is it the rainbow roll? I think rainbow roll.
Not a chance.
You're paying, right?
Let's use it.
You. Good? Sure? Yeah. All right.
I'm in Chicago. So says Bridgeport.
So I finished my sushi and it was so yum. And then I watched Netflix for a while and was super relaxed. And I just got off FaceTime to my boyfriend and now it's time to do my night routine and head to bed. So right now I'm just going to be preparing a turmeric face mask. I do these every other day, like 3 times a week. Some people put lemon and honey in theirs. I just stick to a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of chickpea flour. These are both really good for your skin. And then some yogurt. If you are going to use this mask though, just know you have to use it 2 to 3 times a week for a few months before you start seeing any results. That is the mask. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, that covers my whole face. I'm just going to leave this on the side. I'm going to go brush my teeth, fully wash my face, double cleanse all of this makeup off, do the mask, we'll do some meditation to end the night while the mask is drying, and then head to bed. And now the first step to my skincare routine is a melting balm for my makeup. I've been using this e.l.f. Holy Hydration one. I find that certain cleansing balms can break you out. This one has not. Once I rinse that all off, I go in with the Garnier micellar water and a few cotton pads. Once that's done, I take my CeraVe Gentle Cleanser and rinse off. And then once my face is all clean from makeup, I just apply the mask on. This is also really good for under eye circles, so I take it all the way up there. And for the 10 minutes that this is gonna take to dry, I'm gonna do some meditation. I would also usually use the Headspace app on my phone, but I'm currently recording on my phone. So I'm gonna freestyle it, which I like to do when I'm in a time pinch anyways. So I just sit with my legs crossed and I do my best to just empty my mind and think clearly. If you're new to meditation, I have an entire tutorial on how you can meditate on my main channel. All I do is I focus on the breath, and if any other thoughts come up while I'm trying to empty my mind, I just let them pass and I go back to my intention. And that is us ready for bed.